Good day. Today we will talk about 9 boxes. First, you have to know that we are looking for teachers who could correct the pronunciation, suggest expressions, who could speak in a right speed, type the correct words, natural conversation, can correct every mistake, and emphasize the weakened letter, as well expanding the conversation and being approachable. Now, in this lesson, I will have to give you an example on how you could do what we call the 9 boxes. Now, in this category, everything here should be ticked by your student, and if everything here is ticked, it means that you passed the demo interview. Now, I will give you an example how to correct pronunciation. If your student's pronunciation with the word very is berry, that means you have to focus on how she could make the V sound. You could correct her by saying, "Excuse me, I would like to correct you by saying very, very." Of course, when you are correcting the pronunciation, it's also important that you are typing the corrected words, as well as you are emphasizing the letter where she is weak. Next, suggesting expressions. Some students love translating their ideas from Chinese to English, which ends up Chinglish sentences. For example, a student would say, "I would like to promote my English." And although that sentence is very understandable, you should still suggest on how to make that expression better. You could suggest, "It's better if you say, 'I would like to improve my English.'" Of course, you will write the words, or you will type the words on her WeChat so she could see it. Speaking in a right speed. Our students know that your English is good being hired in the school, so she would really appreciate if you could control and adjust your speed when you're talking to her. She would believe that her listening skill is poor as well as her speaking skill. So speaking in a right speed, not too fast, not fast, not even very slow. She would appreciate it if you could speak according to her listening skill. Next, having a natural conversation is a very good selling point. Students will love you because they know that your class is interesting, because they love a teacher who could tell her or him how to practice their English every day, how to talk naturally in English. Again, correcting every mistake here is very, very mandatory. If your student have a mistake on their pronunciation, please do not hesitate to correct him or her. If you have any suggestions about expressions, please do not hesitate to correct your student. Emphasizing the weakened letter, it could be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on, as long as you are emphasizing the letter that she had a mistake with. It's very important that you are not expanding the conversation when you're not having or when you're having a natural conversation. Your students would really like a teacher who doesn't depend on the book so much. They love teachers who could expand the conversation with them. Next and last, being approachable. When you say being approachable, this is like you are sounding so happy to talk to your students, sounding like you are very interested about them, concerned about them, and that you prepared carefully before meeting them. Now it's time that you choose one topic. It could be foods, it could be love, technology, or money. You are given time to do the demo interview. Class score. The manager or the assigned pretender will be scoring you by ticking the boxes here. Now please be advised that everything in the box should be met. And this is how you could pass the demo interview.